What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 28 of my Total Warhammer 3 Nkari / Seducers of Slaanesh campaign. So as we saw last time, we have taken the Vale of the Nightmares and now have the entirety of the Blood Marshes. In addition to that, we are moving south and are about ready to attack Krakendrak with Nkari, who has that obsidian blade. Wasn't I going to give somebody the Lash of Slaanesh? Do you still hold it? Are you guys okay now? No. Hey, who the heck did I give that to? Wait. I swear I gave that to somebody. Did I not? Okay, I gotta check this now. Damn it. Eternal Blade, Armor of Destiny, a Lash of Despair. Nobody has it. Oh. Okay, well I guess we'll give it to one of you. You take Lash of Despair, mostly because I think the attack is better served on the on Nkari. You also have the Helm of Discord, which is a really nice thing. No glittering scales for you, unfortunately. Is there any talisman we can use? Ogre Blade, Ring of Sensation has... I'm so salty about this. Oh man, don't get me started. You know what? I guess you can take the Ring of Sensation. I'd rather just not talk about that thing. Yeah, and oh, you have no ancillaries to speak of, or maybe because there's none that are useful to you. Let's see, Cult Treasure does nothing for you because you guys are in enemy territory. Yeah, that's why you don't have ancillaries. Well, that's a little bit disappointing. Most other factions, as I recall, you can at least use some ancillaries. Now, you have the Glittering Scales. I'm not going to give you the Armor of Destiny. Could we give you the Giant Blade 400? Gives you 72 extra attack and nothing else, or weapon damage and nothing else. What does the Ogre Blade do? Same thing, but worse. Okay, fine. Spell Sheet, no, we have Glittering Scales. Pigeon Plucker Pendant, useless. Okay, I guess you can have the, you can have the Giant Blade for now, but if somebody else gets something better, then we'll figure that out. Also, who is this? Gulator? You have the Portal Glyph. Who the heck is Gulator? Why do they have the... Oh, it's you who have the Portal Glyph. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Looks like we're gonna need more items. Anyway, the goal for this particular episode, after all of these distractions, is going to be to finally fight the quest for the WITSTEALER sword. So, Nkari, you're up, buddy. Let's give you your 2 new soul grinders. Here you go. You will not be needing these Furies anymore. Beautiful. And let's move you back into the Bleeding Spire, I suppose. Also, we should double check that this hasn't been captured yet. I feel like these guys should be able to win, especially since they've been sieging it for a while. Unless, of course, an army attacks this. Would be really, really nice to take this for ourselves. I'm almost tempted to preemptively build a Lord here just in case, though on the other hand, we do need money. You know what, let's give it a few more turns. I'm willing to bet the AI is going to siege this pretty much endlessly. And just so these guys don't have an army built up to deal with this. Now, Nkari, I guess since you're about to fight a quest battle, we're going to need to give you, all of you, everybody that's on your team, rather, levels. Let's give you Thick-Skinned Villatresca, a little bit of extra armor for you, and well, I guess we gotta go Scarred Veteran next. I mean, we're getting everything, but yeah. And then you... what do you get? We still could probably use a few of these spells, but I think Scarred... Oh, wait, Deadly Onslaught first. Supplement Spry, you're not really getting hit by range damage. So the question is whether Thick Skin for that extra 15 armor versus the extra HP. You know what? The armor will increase the effective HP, and your armor is relatively low, so let's max that out. You have the Helm of Discord still, right? That does give you 10 armor, though. I suppose we could have given you like an... Oh. Wait, nobody here has Glittering Scale. Oh, Nkari himself has Glittering Scales. Oh, we could give Nkari the Armor of Destiny, and then give the Glittering Scale... Yeah, what the heck? When did I do this? That was, I guess the Glittering Scales are useful because Nkari always runs into battle, but yeah, we can just give it to you instead of that spell shield. And just have you follow Nkari around, like his little pet. Let's see, where are the Glittering Scales? There you go. Beautiful. Alrighty, now, Nkari. I've been saving the last 3 points because I honestly have no idea what I want to spend them on. Scarred Veteran, quite useful. Every single point gives you... Wait, is it 600 HP for... That's not bad. That's not bad at all. This buffs Secret Chariots slightly, and we do have some Secret Chariots. Though we don't necessarily need to keep them. I do like them in here. This buffs Soul Grinders, 5 melee defense for Soul Grinders, and oh, it buffs Fiends as well? Wait. You know what? We should probably get that. Yeah, fine. We gotta spend a point on this, especially if we're going to keep Fiends and Soul Grinders. Fine. Get Secret Keeper, and then we have 2 points left. I'm not going to use any points on the spells, I think, because, well, we have Lash to get that Blissful Rapture cast, but otherwise I don't think we need to waste our spells on anything. I would love to get the extra 5 melee defense out of Evasion, but perhaps the other 2 points are better used on either HP or Armor. Man, an extra 15 armor or an extra 1200 HP. I would think that the extra 1200 or the extra 15 armor would probably be more in terms of effective HP, but I could be wrong. If anybody has any idea about that, actually, I can't do math, so 15 armor versus 15% HP. Because, yeah, 10 armor is really, really low. Of course, the other option is to put, like, get a point in this, like 4 melee attack. You know what? 1 point for 4 melee attack for the Soul Grinders is not too bad either. I don't really care about this upgrade because it's kind of meh. And then same with you. Yeah, you know what? I'll leave those 2 points until I figure that one out. But anyway, let's get to it. Let's also get a tech. Weren't we going for something specific here? Alluring senses to get Darkling Disciples. Right. But is there a better option right now? We can't get Invigorating Essence because we can't get Everlasting Gift because, as I understand it, it is indeed still bugged. We could start getting these reductions in cost. There's also the Promise. Yeah, we probably want to get the Promise, but then again, all this stuff is useless. Oh man, what's the better option here? You know what? Recruit rank for cultists might be useful, although we've got almost the entire, well, probably not. I'd say about at least half the world culted up. I do think that we want Decadent Apostles either way, though, regardless of this other stuff. We don't have a lot of Hellstriders, but we are probably going to have a lot of Marauders around. Also, we can summon a Disciple army with you, can we not? Yeah, especially if we're going to siege Krakadrak here. I mean, we might as well. We have a lot of devotees. It would be unfortunate not to have any Disciple armies. So we'll do that in a second. But first, obviously, we fight the WITSTEALER sword battle. Teleport. Wait. Victory conditions. Wait, no, that's not this. I want to see what this is. Have we read this? I don't think we've read this, so let's give it a read right now. During his onslaught against the descendants of Anarion centuries ago, can you stop that? Nkari was driven into the Sea of Dreams by the combined might of Tyrion and Teclis. In his headlong flight, he dropped his favorite demonic blade at the bottom of the ocean floor, and since that time has plotted to retrieve it. Judging that the eyes of the High Elves are now elsewhere, Nkari makes his move, but unbeknownst to him, elven mages set wards to scry the area and are alerted to his reappearance. As the arch-tempter searches the seabed, he discovers an elven host barring his path, protected from the tides by their accursed mages. Alrighty, ooh, and this is a very nicely elite army. Lots and lots of elites here. Phoenix Guard, Sisters of Avalorn, should be a fun time. We haven't got to fight a lot of high elves, so at least this should be, this should make for some variety. And Slaanesh, you like variety. Don't we all? Alright, let's get to it, obviously cinematically. It was into the Sea of Dreams that Nkari was cast when he fought Tyrion and Teclis at the Shrine of Asuryan. There, as he wallowed in the depths, despairing of his defeat, he lost the demonic blade given to him by the Dark Prince. Now the search has narrowed. The WITSTEALER sword is close, but the High Elves, lured by their arcane wards, have a damn it. For some battles it does like a continue thing, but not for that one, but oh well. Let's get to it. I guess Nkari is going to make a little speech.
You are in my way, Asa. Move aside, and I may grant you a gift rarely bequeathed on my other playthings. A quick and only mildly painful death. What vexes me, and the agonies I shall visit upon you and your descendants will be as legend, sung in the halls of the Marcha Fortress for eternity. Bring them to me, my fiends. The feast begins.
Alrighty, exciting to finally be getting to this quest battle. Now, the first thing we have to do is take a look at this absolutely gorgeous map. So this is the same sort of map, or at least, well, yeah, same sort of map as the battle for the underwater map for the what are they called? The Vampire Coast. There was a battle like this in game 2, but still, this looks absolutely incredible. Don't ask me how we're underwater though. Also, do these really look like this? Do these kind of formations really look like this below the water? Somehow I doubt it. Like, they would be actually going to the ground, they're not floating. Kind of interesting that they're floating though, but hey, whenever stuff like that happens, a wizard did it. I mean, Chaos did it. Also, it's interesting that we've got what appears to be Slaaneshi corruption here with all these little centipede tentacles all over the place. Also, that's a lovely giant corrupted skeleton that we've got going on over here. Oh, and even a broken ship. Yeah, some absolutely incredible assets on this particular map, you gotta admit. Lovely. But yeah, how is there Slaaneshi corruption down in well, under the sea, huh? I'd like to find out. Although there are definitely chaos corrupted monsters living in the depths, so perhaps there are chaos corruption in certain areas under the sea as well. Something to think about. Although perhaps also because the WITSTEALER sword is here, maybe that is indeed what's actually corrupting everybody around. But anyway, let's get to the actual battle. It's been long enough. We're going to move everybody forward as much as possible. Obviously, the enemy has Sisters of Avalorn, which are very threatening. We're going to use these things for cover. Nkari is getting shot up a little bit. Oh, camera's going to go up and down. Nkari is going to get shot up, but he's going to charge right through into the Phoenix Guard, knock some of them aside. You gotta love the shots from the Sisters of Avalorn. I think they've been updated. I don't remember them sparking this much. Looking pretty damn amazing though, yeah. There we go, and it looks like a dragon wants to land, and obviously this is also the debut of our Slaaneshi, or our soul grinders of Slaanesh, kind of knocking that dragon aside. I guess he wants to land. There we go. Finally, we have some of these of our own, rather than having to rely on summoning them through the soul hunt battles. I guess we could also, no, we technically have our own Keepers of Secrets as well, as we can summon them via our cultist. Nkari in among those Sisters of Avalorn now, and using some abilities, but also getting hit. Oh man, look at all these effects all over the place. Lash of Slaanesh going down on everybody around him, which makes sense. You'd think that there would be a bunch of lashes of Slaanesh just permanently around Nkari, constantly. Anyway, he's gonna have to hunt some dragon. Ooh, also, I just want to point out, look at the damage on the Phoenix Guard. These ones and these ones are basically dead, even though our Exalted Demonettes didn't reach us. And it wasn't our Fiends that did that, because they just got here just like the Soul Grinders, who led the charge, as this one did here, because obviously we want to charge them in, and considering they have all their crazy amounts of armor. But yeah, it was a single cast of the Penumbral Pendulum going through the Phoenix Guard that obliterated both units almost entirely, which is pretty neat. Damn powerful spell. It was a damn powerful spell in game 2, and it remains a damn powerful spell. And there we go, our Demonettes are running in, and Nkari is now going to go for that dragon, as nobody's really all that well equipped to deal with them. Unfortunately, it looks like the enemy has a caster of their own, a mage, I believe, here. There we go. And it is a mage of shadows. As you can see, right into our blob of Demonettes comes a pit of shades. I would have done the exact same thing, so well done to the AI, right in the blob with a pit of shades. Absolutely appropriate. And there we go, we got Hellflayers moving in, and damn, it's really nice to fight some high elves, isn't it? I do like that all of our units are smashing all the enemies aside here, though the battle is going very, very well for us. We haven't lost a lot of units. We haven't even committed our cavalry yet. You gotta remember that we basically just charged in, and we're already dishing out crazy amounts of damage there. This first portion of the enemy is just about dead. Nkari's basically killed the Star Dragon, who's who's about, well, who's actually broken and is about to die. And of course, while Nkari is damaged, he will heal up after all this. You don't need help to kill a single Star Dragon. There we go, and yeah, Dragon should be just about dead. Nkari's gonna chase it around. We're also having a second portion of the battle over here, as we did attack both sides, and now our cav are also going to move in. There is still another dragon to take care of as well, so the battle is not quite over. And there we go, this is that summoned Keeper of Secrets. I really like the little lightning effects around summoned units, and I know that does mean that they're summoned and that they will disappear/disintegrate, but I feel like the lightning effect looked kind of cool. I wish that we could get that on some of our units. Ooh, nice scream coming in from that Soul Grinder, even as our Hellflayers continuously break up enemy formations. As we saw in the background, Nkari chased down that dragon, brought him down, and is now moving right back into the fight. The enemy Lord as well as the enemy dragon still running around, and Nkari's getting ready to hunt them, as punting some Sisters of Avalorn around. But yeah, just gotta wait until the dragon or the Lord lands, so Nkari can get them. We've also charged our Heart Seekers in, who have destroyed an enemy unit of Bolt Throwers, or Eagle Bolt Throwers. And there we go, the enemy Lords landed. Bad idea, buddy. Very, very bad idea. You should have seen what happened to your Star Dragon. Your Eagle is certainly not going to survive. But yeah, anyway, all of our cav are moving around, ripping apart Sisters of Avalorn, any ranged units that are remaining. But it looks like, by and large, all of the enemy infantry have collapsed. In fact, without units on the ground, the enemy's forced to land an attack. It looks like the enemy army is actually broken here. Nkari delivered 2 or 3 blows to the enemy prince, and he's down to about 40%. And the battle, just like that, is pretty much over. A shame not to fight on this map more times. Honestly, I would love to see this entire map in various different types of corruption, not just Slaaneshi. But yeah, generally speaking, it's just really fun to fight in these underground maps. They're so lovely that it would be disappointing not to be able to get more battles in here. I hope that we do. Oh man, there's an upside down ship there. I didn't even notice. And yeah, there's lots of these destroyed ships over in the background, past the wall of water under this bubble under the sea. Just want to see if there's anything else in there. Oh wait, in the So in the quest where you do the Vampire Coast, right? I think there's shadows swimming overhead. I don't know if it's supposed to be Aminar himself or itself swimming overhead, or just some other sea dragon or something like that. But yeah, I didn't pay attention to the shadows this time, and now I'm wondering. I guess, okay, we can see some sharks swimming around, but I do wonder if there's anything, like, gigantic. That's always a cool little touch when there's something's, like, 100 times the size of your entire army and the shadows going overhead. But anyway, I digress. As you guys can probably tell, I just really like this map. Let's see what the damage is. By and large, I think it was the Pit of Shades. Everything else didn't really do anything. Alrighty, certainly not a long or difficult battle. Nkari absolutely ripping dragons apart and doing 22k damage, more than anybody, including the casters, which is very, very nice as well. The Soul Grinders acted as tanks and did move in first, and were pretty effective at it, and on top of that, got a very decent amount of kills, 67 and 74, about even with the various units, or more than the Exalted Demonettes and the Fiends there. Obviously, our Heartseekers didn't get as many, but they only joined the battle pretty late in the game. But yeah, very well done, Nkari. Personally did well, and I guess that's your sword now. We will no longer have the Eternal Blade available to us, but hey, you got your unique weapon. Now we are going to grab, I guess, the money. It's not like we need devotees all that much anymore. I guess we could summon devotee armies, but eh. Well, we will do so later on, not to worry. Offer us tribute, yes. We're gonna heal to full off of this anyway. And there we go, beautiful. WITSTEALER sword gives us 6 melee attack, which is sad considering our other attack, or our Current weapon gave us 10, but we do get income from post-battle loot. I don't really care about the recruitment cost, but extra weapon strength is nice. The base damage and armor-piercing weapon damage increase is quite nice as well. It also enables draining attacks. So that means what exactly? Magical attacks. I don't say anything about draining attacks here. What exactly is draining attacks? Draining what exactly? Wink. I choked on my own amusement. Alright, I don't see anything about draining attacks here. Soporific, musk, and magical attacks, that's all normal. Hopefully I don't die from choking from my own amusement. Hey, that's not a bad way to go, so, you know, all good. Soul Siphon is what you already have. Blissful Rapture, yeah, I don't see anything about that here. Shame about that. Also, you still have the other Trickster Shard, though it is a spell or resistance reduction. We could get you something else, but I don't think we have anything all that good in terms of enchanted items. We could get you a potion of healing instead and let somebody else, for example, carry the other Trickster Shard. Currently we have one on Ignabii and one on Scipio. You know what? If we get a third one, I might take that away from you. Now, you also have the Rod of Command, partly because the name of the item amuses me. And yeah, I guess we'll keep that. What does this say? Now, for a second, I thought that the exclamation mark meant there was a better weapon available to us. In fact, if we compare the Eternal Blade, 50-50 but plus 40 attack from that buff. But to be fair, Nkari's attack is at 94, which is already pretty damn high. Would we be willing to trade 40 melee attack for an extra 50% each base weapon damage and armor-piercing weapon damage? Maybe. The Eternal Blade was really nice. Hopefully we can get some more of those. In fact, perhaps we should trade this over to Ignabii rather than his current Obsidian Blade. Armor-piercing weapon damage plus 100 and 8 weapon strength, which is pretty good as well. I'll think about it. Either way, Nkari, that's it for your turn. I guess you're going to stay in a camp stance and heal up. Start moving down here. Oh, damn, wow, we really don't heal a lot in our allied territory, do we? Maybe I should have stayed here. Whatever, too late now. You stay here, Sin Dancer. And the question is now, what do we do? Oh, first of all, we wanted to build some buildings, but we also wanted to build some outpost stuff. Let's check the buildings first, and then we'll move to the outpost. You, definitely. Soporific, wait, Burning Monolith. Why did I even build a wall here? Was there any reason for this? You're pretty far away from the coastline. You know what? I don't think we need the wall here. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Maybe before it was necessary, but now it is not necessary anymore. You have all the good buildings, and yeah, you don't need anything else right now. Ooh, let's keep upgrading the Ciborium, though. And I believe now that's it. You're also level 5 Black Rock. We could probably build some of these things here, but when we have money to spend. Certainly not right now. Writhing Fortress, you're at 100 Slaanesh Corruption, but you can always use more Slaanesh Corruption, so let's go with that. Ooh, we do have the Pleasure Hunt available to us if we want to use it somewhere. Let's check somewhere where our control is pretty bad. It is actually pretty bad here, but somewhere might be worse. Here is better, and here is, think about the same and or slightly worse. Yeah, I think it might be most useful here in the Silver Tower of Sorcerers. Alrighty, let's do this then. Control plus 20, and another pleasurable acts cannot be performed while active. Yeah, that's fine. Turns available 3, turns available 2. There we go. Just got to make sure we use our pleasure party as soon as possible. Ooh, also we have the Festival of Drinking and Delights here, but we can switch you back now, I think, to the Cavalcade of Desires for more money. And in fact, we should probably check all of our provinces in terms of what they've got. You're also using this, but you need... I was about to say you need the control, but you're kind of okay now. Perhaps we switch you to the Cavalcade of Desires as well. Oh, there's a growth thing. You know what? Get the growth. Get the growth. We want that. Wait. Yeah, Bloodhaven's at level 3, and I guess we want the same thing at the Writhing Fortress. You currently have the Cavalcade of Desires, but now I'm thinking if we replace this with extra growth, we'll get more mileage out of it. Although, on the other hand, construction cost reduction minus 10% is also really swell. Damn it, yeah, fine. Just get both. Honestly, 50% growth, to be fair, is not that much. Let's keep upgrading here, and I guess get the Dance of Dreaming. There we go. Bloodfire Falls, yeah, we don't need to build anything there. We do need to build at Black Rock, though. At least we need to upgrade at Black Rock. Build a Warpstone Locus. Might as well start building Warpstone Loci in some places at the very least. You know what, why not? It can't hurt. Just in case Nkari at some point needs to move there. Actually, wait, Nkari, you still have the frickin' double... You have both taints right now. Okay, yeah, well, we'll move you to the Tower of Torment. Wait, no, we'll move you to the Bloodhaven then. And you could sit there for a few turns until that's gone, and then we'll move you south to help Ignavi out. I hear Nkari likes going down south. Oh... Oh man, I'm so stupid. Anyway, Warpstone Locust, I guess, for you, Blackrock, and then we will replace it with, well, not replace it, but we'll also build either a Temple of Decadence or a Drifting Tower. Something to increase our hero percentages, because nothing else really helps here. Especially as it's very unlikely that we will be fighting too many battles in our own territories. Yeah, just do some hero stuff. Anyway, that's good. Now, we have 2 other things to do, or actually we have many other things to do. I forgot we have to move our heroes around still, damn it. Alright, Chant. Why do we have a Chant here? You're not a patrol, you're just a Chant? Did you just die at level 1 somewhere? Well, that's pretty disappointing. Guess you're gonna go down there, Chant. Though, I hope you know that you disappoint me. Maybe, wait, could we possibly turn you into another patrol? Do we need another patrol? Let's see, there's a patrol here. Wait, that's a Viditas, that's not a patrol. In fact, Viditas, stay here. We have a patrol here, we have a patrol here. There should be one here, there's one here, and I believe there's one here as well. We don't, however, have one up here. You know what, Chant, you're level 1, and go up here. What do you have, by the way? You have this... Oh, that's why. Oh, I completely forgot. We summoned you for an actual reason. You're an actual fighter. I'm gonna need to not confuse you with others. Just rename you. Let's see. I don't know. Let's go for Disciplined. Just so I remember what you are, because we don't have an army to put you in here for now. This way, at least, I won't confuse you with anybody else. Villatrescas, you are all busy with cultifying stuff, so you keep doing that. Also keep 20% failure. That's not worth it. We'll fail, and then the Villatresca will die. Move down here, please. Alright, next Villatresca. Where are we here? You can actually set up a cult. Nice. So move down here and get ready for cultification. Patrol, skip Villatresca next. We really need to capture Prague down there. Ooh, these armies, neither one of them has gifts. I guess there's a Chant over here, though. You know what? Just so I don't get confused, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna name you to Villatresca. Just have all the cultists be Villatrescas. Watch her die now. Nope, success. Oh, and we got a cult Neophyte. Wait, do you have a Neophyte on you? Yes, you do. Okay, well, we'll award the next one to somebody who's also a high level. Any other Villatrescas left? Patrol, Villatresca, patrol, Villatresca. You can make a cult. Is there anywhere nearby where we can make a go to Fort Jakova? Actually, we could probably make... Damn it, I don't have a culted Castle Drakenhof? Okay, we gotta make a culted Castle Drakenhof. There's also these provinces down here. Yeah, fine. Moving down here, Villatresca, 'tis time. And I believe that's it. Now moving on to the Viditases. You stay here, actually. The other Viditas, however, should move. Now, there's one thing I want to do. Where did that Neophyte go? Wait. Only cultists can have Neophytes? You're kidding me. You're telling me that cultists are better at agent actions than Alurises are, rather? That's weird. That's weird. I feel like Alurises, by virtue of being demons and more powerful than regular demonettes, should probably be reasonably successful at stuff. Anyway, oh well. Let's go to Krakatrak. Try to assault this garrison. 52% and 7. Hopefully we don't get wounded. Well, that's a failure. Oh well. Oh well, it's okay. You, Ignavii, 2 things for you. First, summon a Disciple Army. There we go. Oh, wow. What is this army? Oh, these Disciple armies are quite funny. Then I want you, Ignavii, to move here and siege. Yes, let's actually build some tower. Really? That's it? Okie dokie. We'll stay here for a few turns. You know what? In fact, we don't need a ram, do we? We could just use Ignavii to batter down the walls. I'd rather build towers. Spend a couple turns here and then go. Now, will you still suffer attrition while you're sieging? Yes, apparently you will. That's unfortunate. Oh, it's because Kistav has invoked the Motherland, but if you go into encamp stance, you'll be just fine. Not that we really need you to help here, because the Secret Chariots ain't going over the walls, although considering how easy it is to batter down gates, maybe it won't be too much of a problem. Anyway, that's it for you guys. Helm Rip. Helm Rip, Helm Rip, Helm Rip. We've destroyed that little army here, which tells me that we, A, don't need these Marauders anymore, don't need to be paying an extra whatever it is per turn. You can keep the Forsaken and maybe the Demon Nets. In fact, Discipline, you guys move together. Revel, we can keep you alive. We can send you down there to do something. Go down here. Maybe even help Ignavii a little bit. Viditas, you stay with Helmrip. Oh, wait. We don't need Helmrip's stuff at all, do we? We need to transfer Helmrip's stuff to Sin Dancer, who's going to be our next army, rather than Helmrip, just so that we have different types of armies, as otherwise we Helmrip and Ignavii are both the same type of lord, and that's a little bit boring. Alright, well, I believe that's it now. Unassigned skill points here are not moved. Outpost upgrade available. It's not it. I forgot to do this. Not this one. Building upgrade available? No. Wait, why did it only say one outpost available? No. I remember from last episode we had a couple. Oracles of Tzeentch, Poxmakers, Aisling, Greyling, Bjornling, a Broken Wheel. Let's do that. And then we'll do the Greyling or whoever afterwards. Alrighty, reasonably happy with that, making 7,000 gold per turn now, so should be able to afford it. Let's go next turn.
My divine master.
Patrol, were you heading somewhere specific? I guess here? Nah, sure. Stay here. Crackerjack besieged. Well, that's us besieging. I doubt that they're gonna sally out. Come on, destroy that blighted grove for me. Let us take that settlement. Glad you can't use heroes to take settlements. Would be really useful. Oh, did they fail? Oh, they actually lost. Oh, damn. Well, that's a shame. Upon the precipice, Ice Court. This faction has let the temptations of Slaanesh lure them to the very brink of damnation. You may send your disciples to attempt to dominate them and force them into vassalage. Unfortunately, as you guys have told me, that's not actually possible. Tzeentch is now ascended. Great for Tzeentch, I guess.
And it shall
Not giving him enough to get in as many souls as us, but sure. Demonic Frenzy, Faction Destroyed, Fluxion Host. Yeah. Alright, Garrulus, move down there. You know where you're going. Now this. Any way you'd give this to us? What is this place called? The Blighted Grove. Minus 13, eh? Well, we can't give you anything because we don't own anything that's useful. I wonder if we could give you Crackadrack for this. I don't really care about Crackadrack. It's also a yellow summons, although it does have gemstones. I don't know. What about Jordan? I wonder if it's connected to anything. Huh. I gotta keep an eye on these. I just want to double check that you don't want to give any of these to us for free. I'm really disappointed that that those two little incursions failed here. Well, I guess they'll come back, but damn. Unfortunate. Damn you. Too good at defending, I guess. Pillar of Skulls. Oh, and it looks like they failed over here as well. Damn, well done. Nkari, I guess you're getting out of here. It's pointless to sit here since these rebellions just keep failing. Even though I do want these things. I mean, technically they're our vassals, so we sort of own these territories, as in we're still able to use our commandments, but yeah. It irks me. Alright, the Burning Monolith, you are now getting a Dance of Dreaming. Shardlands, you are good for now. You keep upgrading that Dance of Dreaming or Opera of Dawn and Dusk, you get a Ciborium as well. Blood Marshes, same thing here, 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 and... Now here's the question. Do we need walls at the Vale of Nightmares? Technically speaking, we got a bunch of allies on this side, so in theory the enemy shouldn't get through them. But you guys know how much the AI likes to do that. Well, let's risk it, I guess. Let's give you another Ciborium. Alright. Looking pretty good to me. Writhing Fortress, it's still gonna take some time to get to the other thing. I'm also tempted to switch over from the Dimensional Rift. Considering we have so many of these Palaces of the High Seductresses, we could switch over to the... but this is gonna take 4 turns. But it does reduce construction costs. Is there more growth? It is more growth. Same amount of defensive supplies, but it's more growth and more control. Same amount of money. No Slaaneshi corruption, but who cares? We have that anyway. Grants 3 construction slots in the settlement. Recruitment cost reduction via construction cost. Yeah, I really don't see any reason to go for the dimensional portal. And yeah, it'll get some Slaanesh corruption over here via osmosis, but I don't think I care. Nah, switch out of this dimensional portal, I think. Unless the Nurgle corruption is strong here. Doesn't look like it. Minus 17, so we'll lose 8 Slaanesh corruption, but we'll still be plus 9. Nah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Switch from the portal to the Infernal Citadel. That doesn't cost any growth, I believe. And I guess we could do the same thing. This is the Writhing Fortress. Same thing at Bloodhaven. Oh, it's already one of these Infernal Cabinets. In fact, let's check them all while we're at it. The Palace of Ruin is a fortress. A dimensional cascade, that is. So we could switch. Oh, wow, it costs 4,000 just to switch? Ugh. Honestly, you could just keep those because it doesn't change anything. And in fact, considering we have a bunch of military buildings here, you know what? I didn't realize that it cost 4,000 gold for us to switch. We can switch... Actually, no, we should switch now. I was about to say we could switch later when it's at level 5, but if we do, then it'll cost us way more. Yeah, we'll just keep the Shardlands and the Palace of Ruin being the only one with the portal. All right, fine. And I believe that's it. Nkari's moved to Syndancer. I guess you can start moving. You no longer need to be here after all. You're going to join up with Ignavii and take some of his stuff. Are you going to keep these Furies? I don't know, possibly, maybe. Hello, is that a little army? You're gonna go after Blackrock with that? Okay. Revel, I think you can deal with that yourself. We don't even need to send Helmrip out there. Also, Discipline, go to Helmrip.
I implore you.
There you go. And then Helmrip, go and join Syndancer if you can. Viditas, you will be following them along. There we are, nice, nice. And don't block each other, please. I guess Viditas can go over here as well and do stuff. Alrighty, now we got a lot more moves to make, unfortunately. Viltreska, I really wish you could like set agents to auto do things, you know. City of Monkeys, we are not. Oh, is this where the Monkey King came from? In the in this game, I'm just trying to remember. Vaguely remember reading about the Monkey King, and I don't remember the Warhammer version of him. Is he a... No, I don't think he's a Chaos adherent, though. No, I remember him allying with Skaven. That has nothing to do with Chaos, does it? Because there are still Chaos adherents in... No, wait, I think he actually kicked a Chaos adherent out of his court when he was in ruling. I mean, yeah, I gotta look more stuff up, damn it. Every game, or every battle, or every episode. I always think of more stuff to look up. Also, Viltreska, let's get you... somewhere where you can cult. And I guess you could go past the mountains and move down here. We got this entire... You know what? Head into the mountains through this area. Right here. We got a long way to go anyway. And next Viltreska. We need to level you? I think we need to level you. Wound, I guess. And then right here, try to giftify this. 4%, not too bad. What about you? 1%, I'll take it. There we go, success. Gift to Slaanesh, given critical failure. Okay, well, 1 success, 1 failure. Looks like this Viltreska is the superior Viltreska. Let's get you spread corruption, I guess. I wonder, will we ever get an actually immortal Viltreska other than the one that's in Nkari's army? But that's his personal Viltreska. That's the original Viltreska. Right? His agent is Viltreska too, isn't it? I gotta check now. My memory don't work so good. Nkari... Yes, I'm correct. I am indeed correct. And you know what? Let's just go OG Damn it! OG Viltreska, just so I don't confuse it with the other Viltreskas, even though it's unlikely with the fact that it's in an actual army. Anyway, Viditas, you are more or less good. Heroes can't do anything while you're sieging, which I do find a little bit strange. We're the ones sieging the enemy, so why wouldn't the hero be able to take actions? You know what I mean? We can get through our own siege camp. It's the enemy that can't get in and out. But anyway, I believe that's it. That's all patrols now. Revel, you are stuck. Everybody else here is stuck. I don't see any more of these little armies here, so I think we're safe. Also, Crackadrak, Let's see, Winterpire is all the way back here. Sjoktraken on the way over here. Also, what level is Crackerjack? It's level 4, right? I still think I'd prefer to trade rather than keeping territories down here. I don't really care all that much about them. Anyway, let's skip all these unassigned skill points in buildings, and I guess we go next turn.
Depravity reigns.
Alrighty, let's see if anybody does anything interesting, although somehow I doubt it. Is this a rebellion? I take it it's a rebellion. Well, that's good, because it's the altar of spawns. Oh, they're building a little army down here. That's cute. Ambusher discovered many. Faction destroyed beast catches. Constructor, that's great. You. Oh, wow, you have certainly suffered a lot of attrition. And now the question is, do we attack now? We have 4 towers available to us. Even though I would like one more, but we are starting to take attrition. But then again, to be fair, so is the enemy. You know, I think one more turn here. So we can send 6 units up on those walls. And granted, several of the towers will probably get destroyed as they move up to the walls. Yeah. So it would probably be better to do it that way anyway. Yeah, fine. One more turn. The attrition isn't going to be too bad. But if we capture this and then try to trade it away, we'll heal up anyway. Now, next up, Nkari. You need to get rid of these damn debuffs. So to Bloodhaven you go. Wish I had that reduction thing here, the Warpstone Locust or whatever we're calling it here. And you just stay there, Nkari. Sin Dancer, you know where you're headed. Go and steal Helmrip's armies. You, Garrulus, head down here as well. I can't believe you failed. Oh, Garrulus. You were the chosen one. You, move up right here. Let's see if this guy runs away or tries to fight. His army is pretty weak and pathetic. I mean, technically so is this one, but who cares? Then Helmrip, go. Ooh, wait, do we want to go right beside this? What if this guy has Lightning Strike? Well, then I suppose he'd have to go past the Rebel. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Go here, and then Viditas follow along.
We traverse.
Yeah, you traverse. And there we are. Lovely, and you know what? There are more Villatrescas to move, but I think I'll do that between the episodes rather than wasting your guys' time with it right now. Let's just finish up all the admin stuff, and I guess, unfortunately, we're going to have to call this episode. There is another battle to come, but I guess we'll do that next time, as it will be a siege battle, and we do have to end at least one more turn to get to it, and that's obviously going to take some time itself. I'll take care of as much admin as possible between the episodes, build as many buildings, do the outpost, do a little bit of diplomacy, maybe spread some items and ancillaries around, as well as move all of our heroes, and then next time we can begin the battle, the episodes rather, by ending the turn and then immediately attacking Crackerjack. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that battle for the WITSTEALER sword. Too bad we don't have more battles against the High Elves. I can't wait for the Mortal Empires for that particular case, because Nkari is supposed to be specialized against High Elves, right? And there are barely any High Elves to speak of on this map, unfortunate as that may be. But hey, I'm sure we'll see them when Mortal Empires comes around. Anyway, next time, more battles to come. Stay tuned. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.